In the County Court Money Claim Center, claim number F21YM135 between Mrs. Merville Ione Myers and the Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC, response to defense. Basis of response. The defendants, in sending me their defense with such ludicrous arguments about my claim, form which includes particulars of claims do not, question mark, is a continued breach of the Human Rights Act 1998. This means I will address each point with evidence backing my claims with detailed arguments of the breaches of the requirements of CPR 16 part 3.4 in that the claimant have reasonable grounds to bring a claim against the defendant. Lawful basis of claim. I think I read here already, you know. The United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, UNCRC, Article 14, states that it is a basic entitlement of humans to enjoy their rights and freedom without discrimination on any grounds. The Disability Discrimination Act 1995 introduced the Special Educational Needs Code of Practice. The Special Educational Needs and Disabilities Act 2001 created a single equality body, the Equality and Human Rights Commission, responsible for enforcing anti-discrimination rules, created duty on authorities to promote equality of opportunity for men and women. Safeguarding Vulnerable Group Act 2006. The police will record and monitor any offenses motivated by prejudice against any group. So it is important that you report any victimization that you suffer, whether you belong to one of the 5 groups or not. See SODOC, whatever. The Equality Act 2010. The Equality Act prohibits discrimination against people with a disability, whether this is a physical or mental impairment. Section 60 will prohibit employers from asking about the health of applicants. Why did PC Lulu send my data to Maudsley Hospital for them to contact me? Yeah, this Maudsley. Contact details for agencies who can give advice on your rights in employment. ACAS, EAS. I'm just trying to cut short because this thing is running hot. Public Interest Disclosure Act 1988, Chapter 23, protected disclosure, PC Lulu, right not to suffer detriment since the death of my mother and leave discrimination, right not to suffer detriment, national security, police officers, remedy for infringement of rights, ICO. Contact is there, yeah, ICO.org.uk. How to report a scam. Next steps, stopping someone vulnerable from being scammed. Safeguarding Vulnerable Group Act 2006. Police powers. The police are covered by the law about discrimination, which means it's against the law for them to discriminate against me because I belong to any of the groups covered by the Equality Act 2010 protected characteristics. Age, disability, race, religion, or belief. Is sex. But that doesn't apply. Yeah, when the male police come. Powers of entry. Police can only enter premises without a warrant if a serious or dangerous incident has taken place. What would have happened if I was not in a fit state to let the police in? 2. The police refused to act on my concerns when I reported threats. The police entry to my home on the 30th of October 2017 caused more harm and distress to my husband and I than Winsome Duncan stress. See email from Peach's publication on the 29th of October 2017. Complaints. See correspondence to Metropolitan Police and IOPC. Making a complaint. www.ipcc.gov.uk. Contact details for the IPPCs, whatever. PO Box 473, Sale M33OBW. Telephone. Email Liberty, Cavard Street, Public Action Center, The Bungalow, Action Fraud, see the Daily Express Inspector Owen Pyle, Hate Crime Easy Read version, Suddock Safeguarding Adults Partnership. Hate crime is when someone gets harassed or attacked because of who they are. On Wednesday, the 16th October 2019, I was harassed by Winsome Duncan out by Tesco 2 times. She keeps calling out for people to call the police because this woman is mentally unstable. Miss Duncan is responsible for calling and sending the police to my home to section me. I reported the matter to the police. The police will record and monitor any offences motivated by prejudice against any group, so it is important that you report any victimization that you suffer, whether you belong to one of the 5 groups or not. Hate crimes committed against me. Threats to you, your family and friends, stealing from you. Hate crimes can make you feel afraid to go to places, a loss of trust in people, angry, alone, that you're a bad person, unhappy, upset. Hate crimes is also always wrong. I am not a mathematician, as can be seen from my records. I am dyslexic. Please feel free to do the calculation from the above. How sad that after 2 years and the defendant taking 7 days to deal with the outstanding matter of police discrimination after the meeting at Suddock Police Station. This is what they can come up with. Why is Ratnakanam hiding? Statutory framework. How does this affect a layperson who tried every reasonable measure to get the matter resolved? Is it not a fact the defendant is using my vulnerability against me? Refer to correspondence. Refer to above. Factual background. This is how the defendant continues using my vulnerability against me as set out in my arguments. Why don't the defendants stop acting like terrorists in targeting a vulnerable black woman with disabilities because of their own negligence? Where is the case manager and why is Ratnakanam acting like an idiot? Particulars of claim. This is what I am getting from the www.moneyclaim.gov.uk in their quest to stop me getting my entitlements. Yeah, Ryan Clement owes me money. So they are using the arguments that the claim does not adhere to CPR 17 part 3.4. Since they are taking liberty, I will submit a claim. Read the Metropolitan Police. Yeah? Refer to www.judicialombudsman.gov.uk and www.barstandardsboard.org.uk and www.leave.org.uk and https://www.39xx. Come Barrister Samantha Jones for why I'm in this predicament. And now you have them. What? See, I have here North Casework and Police Conduct.gov.uk. Yeah? So now you can tell them. Yeah? That's why these, yeah? Dr. Peter Okansi, Dr. Phil Gregory, Zeba Kureshi, Narin Masira, Richard Blakeway, HHJ Richard Roberts, District Judge Beecham, Bell, Grenade Swan, Richard Hayes, Pegram, Sterlini Bastin, District Judge Nadu, Deputy District Judge Ackland. The above names are tip of housing for women terrorism, as will be going to the head of the UK colonization, naming Queen Camilla in ITV documentary aired on Irving Julius Empson Emard's birthday, for why the world must be aware that Merville Ratty Emard Myers, that Merville Ratty Emard passed Bible knowledge with credit. Then my life changed at puberty. Fight for justice come full circle. I believe I stopped cursing. I do believe so. Yeah?